Hey guys, Hypergon here, and today we're going to be doing a review video on these 4 model ships you can see right in front of me. I got these from France. It took them 2 months to get here, but they're finally here, and I'm really happy with them. So these are Atlas Edition models. Atlas was basically a model ship company that has gone out of business. These are a little bit more difficult to find, but I was able to get these 4 ships for about $45, so that's like $11 a ship. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal on them. So I'm going to do just an overview of each ship, and yeah, just give you my thoughts on them. So yeah. But actually, before we go into the ships, I actually want to go over the box from it, because this is a pretty good looking box. So yeah, I don't remember what, I saved one of the boxes and one of those background things from these. But yeah, this is a really cool box to come in, very high quality. It has some pictures on the back. This is the RMS Empress of Britain. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a, you can see my hand here. That's how big the box is. But yeah, now this is cool background in the back. This little water background. I have another one right here. And this is pretty good for like taking pictures behind, so I was able to keep them. But yeah, pretty cool. So now going on to the actual ships themselves. We're going to start off with the smallest one I got, which is the RMS Lusitania. Now when I say small, this is a pretty small model. Like, here's it next to my hand. It's pretty small. I did not expect it to be this small, but that makes it even more impressive how much detail this thing has for its size. It's, like, very small, but it has a lot of detail for the price and, size it is. So, yeah, the RMS Lusitania was launched in 1906 and served for almost 10 years before being sunk by a torpedo from a U-boat in 1915. So, yeah, just go around this model. It comes with all the models come in these nice little stands right here to have like the gold and black lettering and stuff. So yeah. Just going around. It has all the lifeboats on it, which is pretty cool. But I actually know this is before the Titanic disaster, so it doesn't have all the lifeboats it did. It had it at its most. Yeah. Few things to note. It has the propellers and the masts are pretty unstable. What's the word? I don't know. They're just pretty fragile. So I would not play this pushing you around and stuff. But yeah. So those are pretty fragile. I'm not sure if I did, but I might have lost something here in the box. I don't know, but so yeah, it's pretty fragile. So be careful with it. Yeah, come around to the front, and this is on all the models, but they have on their base they have screw holes, where if you take a screwdriver, you can unscrew the bottom base from it and just have the model of the ship, which is pretty cool. I've been just doing overviews of the ship with that, and it's pretty cool having the model, the bottom off. So yeah, on to the next ship. So if we're going in the order of when the actual ship was launched, the next ship would be the RMS Queen Mary. Now this is probably the most heaviest of the ships, but again, it's still pretty small. Now the RMS Queen Mary was launched in, I don't know the exact date, I think it was 1933, 1934, I don't know about that one. I know someone will probably correct me in the comments, but yeah. This model, it's much bigger than Lusitania. I'll bring it in for size comparison. Here's Lusitania, here's the Queen Mary, which was actually surprising for me. These are good ways to figure out how big certain ships are compared to other ships. But yeah. And again, this one has all the lifeboats, has some nice detail on it. Got the propellers at the back. And we got the masts, again, these are also fragile, like they are on all the ships. And yeah, it's pretty cool. This one's one of my favorites. And, yeah. On to the next ship. The next ship is the SS United States. Now, this one is maybe my favorite out of all these. This ship was launched in 1950, I think? I don't know. Again, I'm not the best at these dates and stuff. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. As you see, the top is all green, and we have, I think these were tennis courts on it, which look pretty cool. Again, it has all the lifeboats. The funnel design on the SS United States is pretty interesting. It has these little flaps out at the end. And actually, on the sailing, these funnels were so big that they would actually catch the wind while the ship was sailing. And while the ship was sailing, this was the ship that holds the record for the fastest crossing of the Atlantic, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the propellers, the rudder, propellers, and the masts, all the little masts on this are also really fragile. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites. We got the Nice lettering at the front of the SS United States. So yeah. Our final ship is going to be the SS France. Now this one's probably the most interesting looking. It looks more modern than the rest of them by a lot. This ship was launched in 1960, so it had a good amount of years to change its design a bit. And this ship was actually still serving until 2008, when it was, after a boiler explosion, I think it was scrapped. But yeah, this one also has some pretty cool funnel designs like the SS United States, with the little bits on the edge of the funnel, which is pretty cool. You got the lifeboats, and big lettering on the front of the ship, if I get the camera to focus. You got France, which is pretty cool. Notice this kind of wobbles around though sometimes, so be careful. Don't want to break it. But yeah, and then we got the propellers on the back. I think this one's pretty cool because it has all the propeller shafts on the bottom, which is pretty cool. And yeah, this one is again also pretty cool. I'm not sure if this is my favorite, but it is still pretty cool. And something interesting I noticed is that unlike the rest, where they would have like RMS on the front, which stands for Royal Mail Steamer, or SS, which stands for Steamship, France was called SS France, but on this one, it for some reason doesn't have it. I don't know why it doesn't have it, but just something to note. And be careful with this point about. I've almost poked myself a couple times, and it could hurt if it hits you right. But yeah, that's the last ship. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this review. If you want to buy these ships, probably the best place to find them would be on eBay. So yeah, I'm really happy with all these ships, and they're some of the coolest models that I have. So yeah, that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!